friends! My name is Julia, and I'm the Pierre Daura Curatorial Research Assistant at the Georgia Museum of Art. Welcome to Toddler Tuesday! I'm so happy you're here with me today. Today, we're going to be talking about an artist named Pierre Daura. We'll learn about his life and his art. We'll first start by reading a book, and then after that, we'll travel to the museum while we'll look at some art. After that, we'll make up some artwork of our own. Let's get started. Today, we're going to be reading a book called Ish by Peter H. Reynolds. Now, before we start, let's take a look at the cover to see if we can find out more about the piece before we read. What do you notice? I see somebody with a paintbrush. Looks like they're running around with it. I wonder what it's about. What do you think the story's about based on what you see? Let's find out. Ish by Peter Reynolds. Raymond loved to draw. Anytime, anything, anywhere. One day, Raymond was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother, Leon, leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he said. Raymond couldn't even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Raymond. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Raymond put his pencil down. "I'm done." Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Raymond sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back here with that!" Raymond raced after Marisol and up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. Look at that. All of his drawings, all over the walls. "This one is one of my favorites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Raymond said. "But it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish." Vase-ish? Raymond looked closer. Then he studied all the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a new way. They do look ish. Raymond felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines quickly springing out, without any worry. there he is, drawing again and again and again. Looks like he's having a lot more fun this time around. Raymond once again drew and drew the world around him, making it an ish drawing felt really wonderful. He filled his journals. Tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish. Raymond realized he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing, and he wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poems-ish. One spring morning, Raymond had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings couldn't capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. There he is, relaxing in the sun. And Raymond lived ishfully ever after. The end. Ish. Next, we're going to look at some art. Let's look together. But first, let's travel to the museum. How would you get there? By car? By bus? Maybe on your bike. Imagine yourself on one of those. And welcome to the museum. Would you like to look at some art with me? Let's take a look at this one here. This painting is by an artist named Pierre Daura. Here's a picture of the artist. Here he is with his wife. This is Pierre Daura here. And he's painting something here. It looks like a building. Oh, look at that. It looks very similar to what's in the photograph. Let's take a look. What do you see? Talk about what you see with someone that you're with. I see a really big building with some small houses. There's some trees and some clouds. You know, it does look a lot like this one in this painting here. Oh, look at that. It's that same building. Wow! Do you remember in Ish when Raymond was painting those vases of flowers over and over again? They were all over Marisol's wall. Well, the artist, Pierre Daura, painted a lot of these different buildings again and again and again. He lived in a place called France. That's really far away. And he would go out of his house and paint all the buildings in the village. This was one of his favorite places to paint. You see the church here? He painted it again and again. Oh, and again and again. Sometimes he would paint from different parts of the building.
Sometimes they'd be super far away, like in this painting. Other times, you'd get up super close, like this, right below the building, and paint from there. Other times, he'd paint from this side of the building. And other times, he would go around the building and paint from the other side. Do you have any favorite places that you like to draw? How about a toy? Do you have a favorite toy? Now that we've looked at a picture book and we've looked at some art, it's time to create our own art. Click the link below at our Art at Home page. I really had a great time with you, friends. Bye!